Greetings, everyone. This is Elizabeth. Pardon me, my voice just went weird right there. If you're watching the replay, please go ahead and fast forward until you find something interesting. Well, hello, Miss Kim in Alaska. How are you doing? What am I doing? Gloria Wolf. Hello. How is everybody? Hello, Bitty Penny. I sent you a text, Bitty Penny. Miss Bitty Penny, I sent you a text. How is everybody? Yeah, frog in the throat. All right. It's gonna take a little minute. I needed to make sure I'm on live chat. On my phone, I need to turn this one down because that doesn't help me. Got it. Okay, I am going to start my day, our day. We're going to start our day with some Happy Meal. I only got 3, so this one, I got to remember where I got them from. This one is from Debbie J. And Miss Debbie J sent this lovely, oh wow, this is really lovely. That's one of her new spellbinders. And then she did this with the stamping foam. So it's a reverse of a stamp that she had. And look at, so pretty. Her little card swapping goodies. Aw, so cute. And little embellishments that are shiny embellishments. Our storm is over. Yay. Well, it's still raining ice here. Raining icicles. Dawn, hello. I have an idea who this is from, but I'm not 100% sure. So we're going to have to open it up and find out. Look at beautiful paper, printer. You could print paper like this, but you know, designer paper, little embellishments. Oh, and then we open it up. We've got other wonderful. Oh my goodness, look at, it's full of little happy goodness. I hear somebody joining.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Elizabeth.
How are you, Miss Bitty Penny?
Well, I'm good. I just woke up from a nap just in time.
Man, I need one of those.
Oh, yeah. I really needed one today.
Oh my goodness. This is so lovely, but it's not signed. And I don't want to make the mistake if I'm not correct. But if you wrote this and you made this, I'm so appreciative because it is glorious. I mean, just look at all these goodies. Little pocket tag. Oh my goodness.
I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah, and these, like, there's little bits.
Debbie Jace was wonderful too.
Yes, they did fabulous. Oh. Yes, I was right. It's from Daisy. I was like, why am I not seeing anything? But yes, there's a little thing right there for Miss Daisy.
Oh, it's wonderful.
She's crafting in her little van. All right. So thank you, Miss Daisy, for thinking of me. And then this one. Do we know who this is from, Ms. Bitty Penny?
Oh, yeah, I recognize that.
This little gem is from Ms. Bitty. Oh, she even did the inside. Look at that.
Always.
Wow, that's fabulous. I love this. I love it. Not store-bought. Handmade while crafting with friends, and one of them was you. Must have been a crafty's Zoom size.
It was.
That's hilarious. just for fun. We've got a little scan bar.
Yes.
That's hilarious. I love this. This is really pretty.
Oh, thanks. I made 6 of those with you and everyone else.
That's awesome. The little texture paste in there. Oh, so fabulous. So fabulous. So I have, the reason we can't see Miss Bitty Penny is because we're gonna go blindfolded. And she's gonna be that little voice in my ear that says, "Hey, you're out of bounds. We can't see that thing. Get back in the game here." So Bitty Penny and TR from Not Afraid of Color, they did their hashtag the Crazy Craft Challenge. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the description down below, and you can click it, and it'll take you to anybody that's following this challenge. And this particular challenge is the blindfold challenge, which means, you know, we put on a blindfold and we feel what it is to be blind trying to craft with our product. And it really got me thinking, like, if I was actually blind and I wanted to craft, you know, how would I do that? So I was like, well, I need to know that this is right side up. So I put a little tab on there. And then when I put my butterfly on my block, I was like, okay, this is the right side up. So I'll have that. And then my little hearts, I was like, okay, let's put this, because this has an orientation. This one does not. So I've got little stickums to say, hey, we're going right side up or upside down. On the one side, I have my...
Look at you, clever girl.
I know. And, you know, if they did these with a little bit of braille, like,
yeah,
granted they couldn't call it woof because they wouldn't know, but maybe light gray and then woof, you know, or they could print their own out. Like, they hear that woof is a light gray, so they print their little braille sticker on there, you know. And then my Versifying Claire, it has its little handle on it and it's shaped differently, but we could put a little braille sticker on that. Same with our little tools. We could totally put a little braille on there for purple, pink, and all that stuff. But I've got mine paired up. So if I had a sighted friend, I would say, hey, pull out my purple and we'll pair those together. And I'm picking Prom Queen, Triple Berry, and then some Clear Skies. I just got to remember to put the brush back with the, with the thing, because they're not, I mean, they're color coordinate, but they're not, you know, blind easy, I guess, you know. And okay, I want to say hello to Sherry. Hello, Dawn, all these beautiful people. Maureen Pryor, how are you doing? Gloria, I think I said hello, but you deserve a second one, so hello. And all of our fun friends in here. But what I was thinking of doing was this is one of my favorite background stamps. I like to do it in a very light color. I like to do stencils. So we're going to stencil, hopefully in my pattern, you know, like I like to do. And then we've got our stamp, because I don't have ephemera. I thought I would put some washi tape to use. So I've got 2 washi tapes that we're just going to put some stripes on. On the one side of me, I have my card bases all ready to go. And then, well, yeah, those are card panels, and I have card bases. I'm going to be rocking the checkered hanky blindfold today. I'm kind of excited and nervous as, oh, yeah, just nervous. Okay. So was it 5 or 6 cards? I think you made 6, but the challenge is for 5.
Well, I never have watched any of their originals, but I know that T made 5, and I went with that. But I don't know. I might have made 6. I can't remember already.
You made 6. I think you went all gusto. You had it going on.
Yeah, right. Oh gosh.
All
Something
right.
like that.
So Miss Bitty Penny, she is a lovely lady. She has her own channel and fabulous subby group, and that will be posted in the link down below, as will Not Afraid of Colors channel, because you know she did this channel as well. Your screen is crooked. Well, yeah, because I whacked it. There you go. Okay, so we're only going to start with this first one. We're going to put that right there. Okay.
Now, Elizabeth, I'm going to read off comments for you to keep you connected with the chat.
Fabulous. Because
okay.
I'm going blind, you guys. Oh, I'm so nervous, Betty.
I know. I've been there.
And it's like, okay, we have to be honest about it, right? No cheating. So it's like, okay, we're really doing this.
Yeah.
Okay. So the other thing I was thinking is like, okay, they get their paper and you know, you move it aside to do the next thing. How are we going to know about the paper? So what I thought, look at me looking, I'm going to grab a little bit of my washi tape, just like that, maybe. And then I'm just going to peel a little teeny bit off because, you know, it's easy peel. And then I'm going to put a little piece just sticking up on the back and call that my top. So then I'm like, oh, there's, so I can work on this and move on. Okay, so what I want to do is, okay, the first, second, this is really, okay, first, second, okay. My first one is blue. And thank goodness I like a blotchy sky, right? So we're going to go into the blue. We're going to find our paper. And then we are just going to get some blue on the paper.
Hey, you know what, Elizabeth, before we get too far into this, I'm not a moderator. Do you want to make me one real quick so that I can also take care of any
you betcha
trolls for you?
Bitty Penny is now moderator. Okay, let me make this nice and snug again. Hold on, guys.
I won't kick Maureen out, but I might bring her back in.
Right? I'm so sorry. Yeah. Okay. Now, okay. Where did, oh, what is
Sorry.
it? Oh, that's the lid. Nope, you're fine. I got to find my ink pad. There it is. I'm like, I don't want to stick my fingers in it. Okay. So I get some more because I know that I have to blend quite a bit to get some blue in there. Some blue, some blue. This is very freeing too, because you can't just be like, oh, I want this here, I want that there. You go, okay, this is my element. What am I doing?
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to do that. Okay. And then I'm going to set this to the other side so I can get my next guy out. Because if I'm doing them all similar, I'm gonna get them all in there the way I want. I feel like there's two here. Aha, I was right. Okay, so I'm going to find my little bit of washi. Get my fatter one. Oops. Get you peeled up. And then I'm just going to put this on the back side because I need to know the orientation. I was watching you guys. You're like, oh, is it sideways? Is it left? Is it right? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this as if I was, you know, set up to do this. We're gonna make this blue line go diagonal. We're gonna move my fingers up a little. See if we can't do a pattern with our blue. Am I even tapping? I don't know. Okay. We're just gonna kind of do some diagonal lines. What you doing today after this, Miss Bitty Penny?
Well, you know, crafting is kind of infectious. So I'm sitting in my craft room now. So I'll probably want to be making some cards if I can.
Mm-hmm.
I should be working, but I'm just going to have to use some vacation time.
Right? I'm going to set that over there. I'm going to grab my next one. Oops, set that right in the ink. That works. Oh, this is me not putting that away, you guys. There we go. We're going to set that up there with the other one. Yeah, I did my crescent creation video today, and then I got a phone call from a potential company where I could do, play with their stickers and then do some YouTube posts and whatnot. So I'm kind of excited about that.
Fun.
I get to look over their parameters. They've been around for a while, but they're trying to reach more people. So they're looking for some influencers.
Mm-hmm.
And I know the kid that works with them. His mom was one of my dear friends, and she recently passed. And he's like, I was thinking of you. And I'm like, hey, cool. So got to chat with him for a little bit, and I was like, I'd go get me something to eat. And I'm like, oh no, I can't. It's like 4:30. I need to get ready for another live. I'm like, holy moly. I'll text you super fast. I'm like, are you still available? Because I almost forgot.
Well, you're going to love this. I saved it on my phone. And then I thought it was going to be later this evening in my head. I was like, oh yeah, it's going to be at 6:00 my time, 7:00 her time. So that's what I was prepared for. But, it all worked out. I woke up from my nap about 10 minutes before I needed to be on here.
Yeah, I was like, I thought about doing it at 7, and then I'm like, no, I don't want a big gap because Crescent Creation is 3 to 4. I was like, I don't want a big gap. I might fall asleep. Oh, did I put a piece of tape on here? Nope. Okay, let's get our little tape on there because we want to make sure that stays upright.
Well, I'm just so glad we have electricity here. Last year during the storm, because I live in Texas, we lost electricity for 4 days and water for 5 days. And that was rough because it was below freezing for like over 144 hours.
Oh, wow.
And our house is fully electric.
Yeah.
With no fireplace. There was just no getting away from the cold. And so I think that's why I didn't sleep great last night. My body was just like, I don't know. Are we going to have power?
Yeah, I understand that. We still have our power. They've been warning that it's possible to go out because it's been freezing rain. And that stuff just it's coming down in sheets, and it's creepy to hear because you hear it raining, but it's like ticking on the windows differently. So it's not like rain tapping, it's like little hail tapping, and it's not like little spurts, it's like constant.
It's been the same thing here. And that's, our master bedroom has it's a north wall, like due north, and there's no fence or anything. And there's just nature on the other side. So there's just no barrier to break it. And so it was just, like you said, just sheets of ice just hitting the window all night. And I'm such a light sleeper. And then my kids were waking up. I'm sure they're like slightly, still worried too, a little anxious, like, are we going to have electricity tomorrow? It's like, I can never promise that, you guys, unfortunately.
Right.
We all learned our lesson from that last year. So, yeah, it's been really interesting. Everything is just covered in ice and it keeps coming.
Yep. We had the utility workers out, and they were doing the tree trimming and getting all prepared. It's like they knew it was coming.
Like, same thing here. Yeah.
Getting everything together, making everything safe for everybody.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
So Shay was asking me if I would do a live collab with WJ. I definitely want to. I keep forgetting to check her calendar, but I am always up for that. one of the things about, for me, stepping down from the design teams this year is so I could do more collaborations. I am all about it.
Yeah, it's fun hanging out with people. And I got to hang out with Kendra last night, and it was her first live, and I was so honored that she was like, Elizabeth, can you help me? And then can we do a live? And I'm like, yes, of course.
I know, you're so sweet to help everyone out. And it's so funny, when I had problems with me and TR's Zoom, you're like the first person I contacted, like, Elizabeth, I don't know what I did wrong.
Yep. And that's because, I think the more the merrier on the crafters. I'm like, upload all your videos, because there's 24 hours in a day, and there's a million people out there that need a video to watch.
Yeah.
And I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea. So if I can send them, somewhere that I like, and be like, hey, come hang out with me over here, I still get to hang out with them.
Yeah. Like, it's kind of goes along with the lines of, like, I just don't think creativity can be used up or maxed out. The more you spend your time in with creative intentions, even, I think, even if I was telling my husband, like, even if I just sit down at my desk and I only have 15 minutes, sitting down daily for 15 minutes and doing something just fills the bucket of creativity, and then when I sit down later and I have more time, it's funny, like, how much more you flex that muscle and just practice flexing that muscle, that you realize it's boundless, it's endless, it's there all the time. It's just a matter of tapping into it.
So is my square stamp in the center there?
It's in the screen. Yep.
Fabulous. Okay,
so what are you up to now?
We're gonna put this, we got our blue coverage on, our first layer of color, and now we're gonna do our basic background. And I like to do this one in a lighter color, so that when I stencil over it, the other colors pop. And I love these stamps, because they're, sorry if I'm not close enough or anything, but I'm all lifting it up like I know what I'm doing. Look. So these stamps are grungy, and they're not perfect, and it's like a background ready to go. And I like to take and do a layer of them. So I found the top of my paper. I'm just going to set that in there. We're going to get these inky, and you guys, it's going to get messy. I can just tell you right now, it's going to get messy. So there's one. And I took all of my panels from one side to the other, so I knew where they were. So my unfinished goes on the one side, and then I switch it to the other side of the done with that section. Kind of help me remember what I'm doing. These Stampendous stamps, they're my favorite. I have 2 of them, and they've got so much detail and gorgeousness.
I really like Stampendous. I don't shop them often enough, in general, but I always like the quality and the way things are illustrated.
Right.
So it seems like you're kind of doing a formula similar to what I did, like treating the backgrounds of 5 cards.
Yeah.
Good approach.
It seemed right. Like, if you're going to make a lot of cards, and they're all going to use the same stuff, just get their goodies in there the way you want them and whatnot.
Yeah, I think for this challenge, being blindfolded, it's a little intimidating to just do 5 individual cards, thinking of different design and how to use your supplies. I'm sure it's possible once you're comfortable and familiar enough with your supplies, but for this challenge, this seems like a great approach.
Right.
So does anyone have any questions for Elizabeth or shout outs? Anything I can put in her ear? You kind of don't want to know what's going on in the comments, Elizabeth.
Are they talking about food? Snow? What are they doing?
No, it's kind of the opposite of food, but it's wonderful. Hey, Pam.
I love my chatters. They just keep me entertained, and it's like being in a room full of friends, just
It is
hanging out.
wonderful. So Janine says you're doing wonderful, and Debbie J is back. Pam's here.
Fabulous, fabulous. I think I just.
And Kim says you're doing great.
Looking for my stickies. Because that would, I was like, man, if I do a background stamp and then have to stencil, I'm totally going to get turned around on the front of my card. I'm like, I need to know what's the front, or I'd have decorated both sides.
Well, you saw what happened on mine.
Yeah.
And so I have a way. Kim wanted me to tell you what they are talking about. They're talking about a sweet dog that's having some health issues.
Aww.
And it needs to have a moment like the bird on my card from this challenge, but it's a little backed up.
Aww.
That's the best way I can say it, Kim.
Pumpkin, if you go to your pet store and look in the medicine aisle, they have pumpkin puree pouches with flaxseed and stuff like that. You'd be surprised. It will help your little puppin.
And I think green beans, depending on what kind of diet you have them on. Gloria wants to know what kind of color you're using on the stamp.
This one is.
Do you know?
I think it's Gur. I think I have 6 panels, but that's okay.
That's what happened to me. I think I was planning 5 and I accidentally had 6.
Okay, somewhere. So yeah, it's either Gur or Woof, but I think I always get them mixed up. I think it's Woof.
You got Woof in your hand.
Yeah, that's Woof. And I just love it as a layering, the bottom layer of a stamp. It's just really gorgeous. And you know what I forgot to do? Oh, thank goodness it's right there. Okay, you guys, I can't do a cleanup. Okay, I'm just gonna spray my stuff. I know, clean up. Oh my goodness. But while I'm here, I know I've got like brown fingers and blue fingers. Who knows? You're
doing so awesome. This is such a controlled version compared to what I remember doing. I mean, it was by this time that I'm like, Elizabeth, please call me.
And I was like, does she really want me to? I'm gonna call her. We'll find out. Okay. I need to set this over here because, oh no, what is that? Oh, okay, no, stop. Maybe. Oh, please don't knock anything over. Okay, hang that back up. Okay, so we're gonna wipe her. I know. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm wiping it away. I'm sure there's so much blue and all that stuff there, but we're just gonna wipe that away. Okay, so now we're gonna come back with our panel and we're gonna add some pink. Wait, did I do pink and then purple? Can't remember. Okay, one of these, it'll work good because pink or purple, right? There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're going to do some hearts first. There's my little sticky. It's up at the top. There's that little sticky. So we're going to kind of get that together. Okay. And then we're going to grab our color. Now, when I do stenciling, I do it in like threes, groups of 3. I don't like to cover the whole page. And I'm going to really ink up this time because I can't see and I can't exactly go back. Okay. So somewhere in here is my paper. Freaking, oh my God. This part is like, okay, we're going to do 1, 2, 3. I don't know. Hopefully we'll get it in there. 1, 2, 3. That's all we need. Okay. And then we're going to move that paper to this done side. I'm going to pick up this one. Hopefully we get some hearts in there. Yep, my paper. Okay. I lost my ink. Where'd it go? Okay. I should have got my little rubber mat to put it on, so I remember where it's at. And so we're going to go 1. Oh, I should have did it in the same spot. 2, 3. I'll have to remember this one's a little off. First one. Okay.
Yeah, good luck with that. I mean, you might put yours in a different spot, but I remember thinking things like that, like, oh, I need to remember this or that. And it's like, yeah, you're blindfolded.
That is not a paper. My piles. Okay, there's a paper. There's a paper. It's up. Yep, that's up.
So Lisa Acker is joining us from Washington.
Hello, Lisa, lovely lady.
And Pam had to skip out for an appointment. We hope that goes well, Pam.
Yep. Lots of appointments. I think somebody else from that was in the Crescent Creation chat had an appointment today too, I think.
Okay. Everyone says, well, Janine says this is looking awesome, but there were a lot of people that were been cheering you on. Fabulous. Saying you totally got this.
I'm trying to give a little shout out to the community that has vision issues.
Yeah.
You know, that they can. I mean, if they've got a good friend that's not going to fib and say, you know, this is a really good thing. Okay, that one gets a lot of hearts. How is this? Oops.
I'm impressed you even know that. Hey, I have a friend here. Hey, Rhonda.
Hi, Rhonda. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Where's my?
I mean, I have lots of friends here, but I have Rhonda here from my channel. That's cool.
Oh, I'm touching my card bases. Okay, we'll have to remember that if we ever do this again, don't stack them on top of your card bases. There's that. That in there. I can feel the ink because it's like building up on my fingers, and then it doesn't help that I'm like sticking my fingers in it. So that's kind of funny. It's like, okay, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3.
Well, when I was doing this, I was definitely thinking, you know, that if I was impaired with my sight, then there would probably be other, you know, abilities that I would have to make it even easier. So I'm sure there's things that people could implore that we're not even aware of, right?
Absolutely. Somebody's probably watching this for them and going, oh my gosh, she's doing this. Oh, we could do that. Okay.
Hey, Kendra's here. Yeah, Kendra, she's blindfolded. Hi, Susan.
probably move those too. The card bases I'm not using. Did I get everybody? Tuck you away. Okay. Grab this. And that was either prom queen or it was the other one. So yeah, pink or purple there. We don't mind. Put that in the middle. Okay, here's our other one. We're gonna set this little gem aside and then we're gonna find our other one. Yay! Where am I setting you? I don't know. You're just going over there. Okay. So this one is my bubbles. So this one doesn't have an up or a down, but we're gonna do it this way. And then we're gonna grab our cards again. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And I keep counting them because I'm afraid of losing them, you know?
Yeah.
Oops,
I think I did lose one for a little while.
Okay. So
when I was doing it.
Our little tags. I don't know which one this is. We're just going to put our little dots on there. Okay. So we're going to get some good ink on there. And then we're going to, did I put that under? Oh yeah, I don't need to know what that one is. Okay, so we're gonna do a couple of dots there. And we're gonna do in a little cluster of 3 again. I just stuck my finger there, so that's a good spot for it. Okay. Ta-da! We're getting there, we're getting there. So there's my dots. Oh no. They just fell on the floor.
Oh no. Oh, there's a kink.
Okay.
In the challenge.
Oh no.
All right, everyone poll in the chat. We're gonna let Elizabeth take her blindfold off to find her cards.
Oh no, I'm not. It's going to stay on. I will find them. You just wait and see. That's 2. So that's, yep, all 4 of them. Okay, don't hit your head. Please don't run them over. Reach. I know I felt them. Where'd they go? Oh my goodness. Where'd they go? Oh, there's one. Oh, they clustered together. Look at that. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I might be missing one though. Are you? Yes, I found it. Hot dog.
Awesome.
Okay, there's that one. Okay. There's, I don't know. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then this is 4, and then 5, 6. Okay. Find the top right there. That's the brush for that. Where's the brush for this? I found it. Okay, here we go. We're going to put a dot right there because I just stuck my finger in it. For some reason, you know, when I'm actually looking at my stuff, I can easily do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Blindfolded is hard. It's like telling yourself 1, 2, 3 is like, and we're just going to do it wherever.
Yeah.
That's really weird.
Yeah, it's the thing that I took away from it too is like, I typically don't mind having messy hands. I don't mind ink on my fingers. I don't mind paint on me. I'm never like adverse to having the dampness of the craft supplies, you know, on me.
Right.
But when I was blindfolded, it was really, I did not like it. I did not like sticking my fingers in the wet paint on the card front, or like I didn't spill my glue, but I used a glue that had a broader nozzle. And so it kind of got everywhere at one point. And I didn't like sticking my hands in that sticky glue and not knowing it, you know, those are things that I don't think about typically, but it's like, I know it can happen, but somehow when I was blindfolded, it really didn't like that. It's just interesting takeaway that I've been processing.
Yeah. And I'm feeling it too. It's like I have this residue on my fingers and I notice it's there. When I'm like inking and doing this stuff normally, I don't notice it's there.
Right. Exactly.
And I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, there's something to it. So Shay is saying, oh, nice, Elizabeth. And I want to read you some comments.
Fabulous.
So Dawn said, well, I hope you set your gremlin traps, Elizabeth.
Right? No, I'm just knocking stuff on the floor.
And she also said, no, she's got a good sense of making it. And it seems like she holds true to the saying, I can do this even with my eyes closed. And yep, she's thinking like a blind person from Janine. And just everyone's cheering you on and so impressed. You're awesome. Doing an awesome job, I will say.
Okay.
It's so much fun watching you because, you know, like Kendra came in and she didn't realize you were blindfolded. And she's like, oh, I couldn't even tell, you know, that she was crafting blindfolded. And I'll have to say the same, like you're moving in a way that it's not even noticeable. And Gloria is saying your other senses take over. They do, but some in kind of a funny way, Gloria.
Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. I was like, I lost one. Aha! I found it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, because I had this in my mouth because I was like, oh, I should put it away. I'm like, wait, I better make sure I have 6 on the done side. Or we're not going to be done. Okay, so we're gonna clean up a little bit.
This is going to be hard for you. Did you grab any scrap paper?
I didn't, because I knew I wouldn't be able to see, and that would just really drive me bananas. Okay, I don't even know what I'm doing. There's 1. Uh-oh. No, okay, I went too far. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And then where's my towel? Really? What did I do with my towel? I guess we're not cleaning because we can't find my towel.
Kim said it would be fun to see your facial expressions in the corner. That is that would be cool.
Yeah, I can't do that with Zoom. I've got to figure out how to get a guest on my Streamlabs because I really wanted to. Okay, yeah, I don't know what I did with my towel. And so I guess we're not cleaning.
Shay said it's a little to the left. Go to left. Oh, no, she said go to the right. Maybe try up. Maybe try down.
Yeah, I thought I tried it everywhere. I'm like, I got my arms flat on the desk like this and going like this. And I'm not feeling the fuzzies. Like, it's not there.
Maybe it fell on the floor with your cards. Maybe that's why they fell. Like you laid them on top of the cloth and they fell down because of it. Or the gremlins.
Nope, it was by my other foot. Thanks, guys.
There we go.
Okay, now I need my spray. Okay. Do. Clean these fingers because, yeah, they're just gross. Okay. So now we're going to go into the stamping part. Kind of nervous about that. Because, you know, it's a Bow Bunny, and I love Bow Bunny designs, but their stamping isn't always
consistent.
Perfect on the first one.
Yeah.
And I thought about putting it in the Misty, and then I'm like, no, that's like super cheating, because then it wouldn't be funny if I put it on too funny, you know what I mean? So I was like, no, we're gonna do this. Okay. So I got my doodad here, and we've got Versamark because it's gonna be black. Okay, and then we have our stamp. And there's the top of our stamp. So I want to make sure. I'm going to get so inky. I just know me and the black don't get along, and just going to have it all over me. I can just feel it.
Well, could be worse.
Yeah. Okay, so if we just go left, right, up, down, righty, tighty, lefty, loosey, I don't know. Okay. Turn that upside down, find the top of my card. Okay, and then here's my butterfly. And this one, I'm gonna get it crooked and at the top. And then we're gonna do one more towards the bottom. Hopefully. Okay, so up with that. Hopefully that's stamped good. Sorry for the tapping. It's weird. I feel like I need to tap really hard.
We can't hear it, and it's not messing with the camera, so no need to apologize.
Okay. So that's at the top. Let me get one right here at the bottom. Hopefully it's on the paper.
Everyone's impressed with how clean you're keeping everything.
Yeah.
I am too. I didn't even, yeah.
Yeah, being not being able to see, you kind of have to put everything back. Otherwise, like when I set my blending tool to the side, it's like, where did I set it? Or where's my towel? So there's one. Okay, so I need to make sure I'm not setting that on the lid. I need more space for you. You're gonna go there.
That was definitely one of my concerns because I don't craft in a way where I typically will put things back in a particular spot. You know, it's just
right.
Like I'll be recording a video and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'll look at my desk and I'm like, what a mess. I hope they don't mind this, but I just dig right in and throw things anywhere on a normal day. So it's like, oh, I'm going to have to be so methodical about where I set things, even though that really didn't work out either.
Yeah. And you know, I was thinking about your embellishments, and because you guys were like, you and T, you both picked them up and then you were feeling and you're like, is this even the front? And I was like, man, if they just put a dot on the back side or an impression, like an embossed, so when they felt it, it was like a divot on the top and a bump in the back, you would know, oh, this is the back and the top.
Right.
And I was thinking about that too. And I was like, you know, and if maybe they don't change their ways and cater, but as a blind person, maybe their visual friend can just go through and put like an enamel dot on the top in the back. I think I just missed. Oh, yep. I totally missed the page on that one. Okay. I'm going to have to clean that up.
Come on. You're supposed to stamp off, right? Everyone says, oh, stamp off.
Yeah, but
so you just did like a professional move. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's kind of really far off though.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay. So
that butterfly's just coming in on the scene.
We're going to slide that up and then we're going to wipe. There. Okay. I feel like since I was so far down, I need to put a little wing on the side here. So there's that. Make sure my fingers are clean. And then we're just going to put one right there. Why not, right? Got some on the paper. And then we're going to lift, slide it to the side, and wipe the glass. A lot, because I don't know. Hopefully it's up. Okay, get my stamp. So that's, I don't know, that might be number 2. The stamping part is a little bit slower because it's like trying to find the right place to put it.
And remember and have some sort of orientation for it. Yeah.
Stuck my finger in there. Okay. And I like having this ink up on the block because I can like put my hand down and find the block, the bottom of the block, instead of like the other inks where I'm like right in the pad. So that's a plus. Just go around. And then we're going to do the top. Do.
So my craft room and my husband's man cave share a wall. So he's home today making all kinds of noise on the other side of the wall. I'm sorry if y'all can hear him. But he's having a good time. So that's what matters, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't hear anything on my end.
Okay, good. I had to get on to him one time because he was burping in a live of mine. I'll call it burping. He was really belching. I'm not going to lie. I'm like, I can hear you.
That's too funny.
But he's in his man cave, just in his own world.
I was going to say I lost my sticky, but no, it's there.
So some are saying that you're doing a better job blindfolded than they do without blindfolds in their crafting.
Oh, you guys are terrible. You guys do really good. Trust me. You guys underestimate yourselves so much. And it's just like, nah. Because I have my bad days. Some of my stuff, I'm like, really? But we made it anyways.
Mm-hmm. I think I threw away a card the other day, a fully done card that I had made like a year ago, and I just never really liked it. And I was like, whatever, I'll just put it in my stack and donate it or whatever. And then the other day I was putting stuff together. I want to send the cards for cancer. I want to send her a huge box. And I was like, oh, I should put this in there. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to put it in the trash because I still don't like it a year later.
I've done that. I've been like, nope, I can't
I'm not
can't do that.
Yeah. It wasn't terrible, but I just, we all have a critic that lives inside of us. And usually we just need to tell the critic to shut up, I think,
Right.
like be quiet, sit in the corner. I'm creating.
Absolutely. I challenge you all to do this, even if it's just one card. Just put on a blindfold, know your steps, and just kind of go for it. And it's a really interesting experience. That I have to say that it's very interesting. Like, I'm getting lightheaded. Like, is that normal? I can't see the light. I'm like, whoa. I don't know.
It's probably weird. Just like all your different senses are firing at different levels now. Like we probably walk around the world in an equilibrium. Well, I can't even talk, but like, with our senses at a certain level on a daily basis, we're probably calibrated to have our senses at a certain level. Then we turn one off and then everything goes haywire. So it doesn't surprise me that you might feel lightheaded. I know I was even like, I'm so glad you called. Like, I couldn't believe I was doing that alone because what was bothering me was like, I don't even know if I'm on screen. I don't know if I'm live. Like there were so many unknowns and things that I couldn't control it was a little too much. It was no fun. It was not fun. It was getting to where it wasn't fun.
Yeah, definitely.
By having your support, it brought back the fun.
I'm glad I was able to go.
Oh, I know. It was wonderful. Thanks.
Okay, there's that. There's that, because I think that's everybody. I'm not feeling anybody over there. Okay, we're gonna set this little guy aside because you know that's our Versa fine. We're gonna hose that sucker down. Kind of fun because being a crafter, we're very textile. You know, it's like, oh, I want to touch that. I want to feel that. And this is like, what are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's
well, it was funny last night. I was like, at one point when I woke up in the night and the sheets of ice were coming down, I was like, this is why I'm a card maker and a paper crafter, because I can do my hobby all day long without technology.
Absolutely.
And I love having a craft and like that I don't need technology. I don't need a scan and cut. I mean, they're beautiful, wonderful, fun, but like, I don't need any of that. I just need paper and glue and scissors and all the normal supplies, and I'm off to the races. And it's wonderful to have a hobby like that.
Absolutely. Okay, so I picked 2 washies that I thought would go good with my aesthetic that I picked, but we'll see how they do. Okay, so I've got to make sure I got everybody over there. There's 1, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so that's great. So we're gonna, no, I'm trying to escape there. Stop. Okay, so the big one is pink, and then these are my butterflies. Uh-oh. My tape fell off, I think. It did. I don't know if they're, no, I know if they're upside down or not, because if I open them this way, it's right side up. If I'm not mistaken, it opens up the weird way. I wonder where the tape went. Okay. So we're gonna peel some tape. We're gonna get our first little Jimmy here.
It's a really beautiful butterfly stamp you used.
Thank you. It's at one of the Bow Bunnies. When Tuesday morning was open up here. I want these to kind of go in the center. I just thought it would be interesting. I was buying all sorts of Bow Bunny stuff when Tuesday morning was open, and then they shut down here. And I'm like, so rotten.
Well, here they like doubled their prices, so I don't even go anymore. And they used to have like a full aisle of craft supplies, and it became basically like 2 end caps, and that was it. So I was like, well, I think my time here is up. Which is probably for the best.
Going right over the top of the other one. I don't want to go over the top. I want to leave a little bit of space. I kind of want to add. Feel like, okay, straight line. The sense of a straight line is really hard too. Holy moly. Okay, that might be all right. And then we're going to tuck those 2 to the back side. And then hopefully I got some washi on there. Put 2 there. Where's the pink one?
I've fallen off of my no sugar. It was Reese's peanut butter cups that did me in. Oh, man. And then my daughter got Moo bars from Bluebell, which are like the vanilla ice cream covered. Now I'm starting the food conversation, okay? Because it's not going on in the chat. So I'm just going to kickstart it here. And Yeah, so she got the moo bars that are like vanilla ice cream with a chocolate shell. Oh
Oh
man,
yeah.
they're just too good. So I'm
Yeah.
craving a moo bar right now.
Moderation. Just do it in moderation.
Yes. Oh, I don't. Yeah, yeah. But I really just want to cut it out. Like I really don't want it in my diet, but it's just those darn Reese's peanut butter cups. They got me.
They got you.
They pulled me in.
Yeah, I tried to cut soda out like cold turkey, and it made me so angry.
Oh,
So
really? Yeah.
yeah, sugar, like this sugar addiction,
It's a real thing.
it is. And I found that I weaned myself off slowly, and then I drink less soda. I mean, I was drinking a 12-pack in just a couple of days. It was gone. And now I try to stick to 2, sometimes 3 cans of soda a day. Some days I even surprise myself and am less, but it's very helpful because I have my Bubba cup and it keeps everything cold for a really long time, so I can sip on it throughout the day.
Yeah, you don't keep it in the can and have to feel like you have to down it real quick.
Because let me tell you, I can down a cold soda and nothing flat. I'm just like, yep, let me just slurp that up. One of these had the butterfly on the thingy, so I'm going to move this one up. I don't know if it's this one, but we're going to move this one up.
So I just did, and T did it too this week, the second challenge, which is finger painting. And I can't tell you how relieved I was that we were not blindfolded again.
Yeah, I enjoyed watching the. Why is that? It's not even on the edge. Like it's like, what's going on? Can I peel this? Are you gonna let me peel you? It had to have moved or something. It needs to be wrapped around the edge. I'm close to it. That'll work. That'll work. There we go. Like, what the hey was that all about? And that one, it's like shooting up. Oh well, it's gonna be fabulous, right?
Yes, it will.
Okay. Maybe if I
You just don't know how fabulous they are. We all do. But you'll get to see them soon enough.
Where'd my tape go? Come on, peel. It helps to go off the edge. You can just wrap them around. But I feel like I missed the edge on that one. We'll see. We'll see. Wait. Yeah, it's on there.
Oh, cool. Thank you, babe.
I found it. I'm sitting in my living room.
Uh-huh.
I found it under the Lego table.
Okay, thanks.
Love you.
Love you. My kiddos bringing me art supplies they found.
Woohoo.
It's so funny. My daughter will always bring me things now. She's like, she brought me this pouch from a Barbie or an LOL the other day. And she's like, here, you can use this in a junk journal. It's like, oh, thanks.
Awesome sauce.
I know.
Enablers, little enablers.
I know. My son just found a piece of patterned paper underneath his Lego table. I don't know what that's about, but he knew where to bring it. And I caught him the other day. He made a bookmark for himself. He's like, yeah, I just went into your office and found a color paper I like and made myself a bookmark. It's like, that's so awesome. That's Bitty Penny approved.
Right?
Are you going to put them on the card bases blindfolded?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, I thought I would because I didn't have like embellishments to glue down. I just had my tape. So I thought, well, I'll use this as my fun gluing thing. I just thought the people would really get a kick out of me trying to glue these down.
Well, I mean, so far you've been so methodical that I'm sure you got it.
And we're gonna make some room for my card bases. We're gonna make, I'm trying to think, because I need to put the glue on the backs of these and then peel my tape off and make sure they go on my card the right way. I didn't put my glue by me. Okay, it's back behind the microphone. Okay, there's, what one is that? That's that tip. No, other side. Yep. Okay, there's that tip. Oh, no, don't take the cord. I'm like, try not to bringing this to me, trying not to smack the camera and stuff. I have no idea where it's at. Okay, so we're going to set this right there. Okay. We're going to hang on to this for dear life. Just hang on. Just hang on. Okay, there's the top. Okay. How do you know if the glue's even coming out?
Yeah.
Oh, I felt it. No. I don't know, you guys. We got glue. Okay, and these are not these are gonna take up the whole front. So here we go. I got a little glue on my thumb. So we're just gonna pinch and pinch. I may have to add more glue. I feel like I missed like all of that. And then we're gonna peel our little tab off because we already got that where we need it. Okay. So then we're going to add some more glue. So a little crooked. I feel it. It's a little crooked. A little glue on my fingers. Ugh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Biddy Penny says, yeah, because she was getting glue all over the place. She was not happy.
I did not like that.
Okay, there's like little glue bits like everywhere. It's like, is it everywhere or is it just me? I don't know. I feel like little glue bits everywhere. Okay, so there's one. I'm gonna grab a hold of you. This might actually, oh no, that's my tape. Okay, so this is our base. So what if I do it like this and just kind of hold it, pin that back a little, right?
Look at you.
I don't know. We're gonna see.
Yeah.
Oops. There's some glue. Oh yeah, I got glue everywhere. That may not be the solution, but we're gonna see.
Hello, Susie. I'm going back to see if I missed anyone that's come in recently.
Pull that off. Garbage. Yay. Thank goodness I put my garbage back where it was supposed to be. Okay. Ugh. Okay, so we're gonna grab our card base. That seemed to work a little bit better. Put it together. Make sure that's the foldy part. Yep. Gonna peel this off this time the first. Okay, get you tucked away. And then a little bit on both ends. Let's see. I feel it smooshing around, so I got some glue on it. That's a plus. Get glue on it somehow. Need to slow down. Get some glue on it. Not too bad. Okay. We got this. We got this. We're almost
You're
done.
so good. Yum. Okay, they're talking about food in the chat again.
Yum.
And dried apricots and dates, which I really love dried fruit. So
I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's not for everyone, but I do really enjoy it.
I like dried bananas and strawberries.
I like apricots, dates, mango, especially like when they put the Mexican seasoning on dried mango. Those are pretty good. Yeah, I just like it all. I put cranberries, I put golden raisins, regular raisins in my oatmeal. Banana. I love fruit.
That's awesome. Yeah, we've been pretty fortunate that we used to live like paycheck to paycheck, and it was really bad until we moved out here, and through the forces of whatever, the hubby got a better job, better pay, and I have not seen this much fruit in my house ever. I mean, we've always got a bowl of something somewhere, strawberries, oranges, apple, and I'm just like, and then when I opened my fridge the other day, the asparagus fell out, and I'm like, I never thought I would own asparagus in my fridge, let alone have it fall out, because it was just, there was too much stuff. And I'm just like, insane. Ooh, today's Thursday. Oh, I wonder if my food will arrive today. We started that dinnerly because we were stuck in a rut, and I priced it out. And if I just get the I order 3 from them, and then I just need to make 4 meals, dinner meals a week. It's about the same. I was
right.
like,
oh, groceries have gone up so much. I've been considering some of the menu, some of the things like that, the subscriptions for dinners.
Okay.
Laura Vasquez joined us in the chat, which I don't think I've seen her in here before, but maybe you know her. It's the same thing of when you kind of followed my chat, but yeah. She let me know the name of the Mexican seasoning for the fruit, and I'm probably going to butcher it. Tajin. Does that sound right? I'm sure I'm butchering it. I can't even speak English today, so
right. Words are hard in any language.
But welcome, Laura. We're glad you're here. I'm so glad you joined the chat with us.
Fabulous.
And hi to all the silent viewers, because I know y'all are out there, and I don't say shout outs to the silent viewers near enough.
Yeah, but I forget too.
And I really want to acknowledge them, because, sometimes I'm a silent viewer with you. I just know I'm maybe gonna only be on for a few minutes, or maybe I've had a really long day and I'm not necessarily up for chatting, although I follow it and I'm watching. I'm obviously here for it, but I don't know if I have anything to give, that kind of thing. So, sometimes I'm live in the chat and hanging out, and sometimes I'm silently watching and cheering. So I can connect.
Yep. Absolutely. The dinner, I'm a big portion eater at dinner time because I don't eat a lot during the day.
You're not a snacker.
No. And I was really concerned. So the first dinner we made, I made extra stuff because, people's portions versus what I eat, right. And I was really concerned it would be tiny, and I told the hubby, I says, we really need a portion control, because I eat way too much at dinner time because I don't eat through the day. And I'm like, I need to eat more during the day. So having a portion control, but I'm like, I'm not ready to jump right into that. I was shocked. It was a big portion. And I was like, it's actually filling. So we didn't waste much of the stuff that I made, but I was like, yeah, that's pretty good portion size. So I was really impressed with that.
Yeah, I can see that. That would be either a bonus or a deterrent for people.
Right.
You know, like having things portioned out for you. Yeah. I know one time we ordered food, and my mother-in-law was like, I think they forgot my rice, and like it was just so little on our plate. So we called the restaurant and just asked, like, what is your portion size for rice? And they said 4 ounces. And she's like, oh, well, if this is 4 ounces, I like about 12 ounces. I'm going to make note of that the next time we order.
Right. Okay. So I think I have them all. They're all 6 here. I got a glue topper my glue. Maybe. Ha 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 ha. I did that blindfolded. But I was thinking I did this all blindfolded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just gonna reach over here into my pin cup, right? Because we all have those. Those are not the pins I need. You guys, they're blindfolded cards. We're gonna blind signature them. Let's see how this goes. That's one.
Hey, Vay, welcome. Hey, Vay, hey.
Thankfully, my signature is kind of scribbly, so it probably will look just the same.
Kendra's asking what the wrench means next to someone's name. That means someone's a moderator on your channel, Kendra, and that way they can remove inappropriate comments for you. It's, you know, it can be difficult to keep up, especially for me. I think Elizabeth's pretty good at managing it, but I struggle keeping up with comments while I'm crafting. I kind of get in the zone, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm constantly in my lives. I'm like, let me catch up, let me catch up, let me catch up, you know? And so it's nice to have a friend or a few friends. I would pick a couple of people, and that way your moderators don't feel pressured if they can't make it to a live, but you're going to have better odds that somebody can be there. So I would probably pick at least 3 or 4 people to moderate for you so that they can kind of catch some of the bots and trolls that might venture in.
Oh, it's so bright, Bitty Penny. Woo!
Oh, yes. Yes.
Hey, hot dog, look at that.
If you think that's impressive, wait till you flip those babies over.
Bam! Oh, that's hilarious. It's like not even overlap.
I think that's the first one you did.
That's crazy. I feel like I used the same colors though. They're too close together, but that's not terrible. But I like it. Look at them. Oh, these hot dogs.
Hey, they're so cool.
See, this is more of what I like to do with the stencils. It's 1, 2, 3, and then fill in the gaps.
Pull it down in the frame a little bit. We're not catching the top
sorry.
of it.
You're like,
there we go.
Come on. I mean, I can even see, but I can't see you guys.
You're adjusting to your powers.
Okay, we need to scooch this way so we can see the piles. Oh, look at that. We little black smoogies. Somebody's going to have my fingerprints in that one, but that's totally missed the edge on that one.
No, it's all right.
Hey, that didn't turn out too bad when I got that one on there. Did the third one.
Yeah, and that's the one at the bottom where you were a little concerned about stamping off on the bottom. You didn't have it as high up as you had wanted.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, let me put another one on the side. That's that one.
That's awesome. Hot dog. These. Oh, I got a good black smudgy fingerprint right there.
You can send that one to me.
That's awesome. Yeah, not enough blue either. I totally with the layers,
it was a light blue. Yeah.
Yeah, I could have went over it. And I was afraid of pushing too hard too. That was the other thing, like, you know, just pushing too hard. This one's a little bit better. But yeah, that when you do a light base coat, then stamp a lighter over that, and then start layering up your brights and whatnot, and then your darkest on top. Ooh, a little dimple stamping there, but that's how I like my mixed media ones.
Can I put them up?
But this is funny.
My son's asking me if he can put up the clean dishes in the dishwasher. Yes, babe. Yes, you can.
But of course.
Yeah, so I think the wolf was a little hard to see, but when you held him up closer, it was more obvious. So it's one of those things where it's sometimes hard to catch in the camera with the lighting, but I know in person, it's probably there.
This one's a good one here.
Yeah.
You can barely see it. And that's what you want to go for. You're going with those layers, and you can see the dots on this side, a little bit of the letters here. Yeah, just a super, super light color, and it just adds texture in there.
Yes.
And if you don't have a big background one, you can even use whatever you have, and then what you're going to do is same thing, very light, and then just stamp it all over rando style. There's my little piece of tape that fell off of this one. How rude. But
you still managed.
Yep, I remembered that it peeled off this way to keep them straight. So, but
hey,
yeah,
Jean. Hey, Crystal.
Hello. Thank you. That's probably the most organized I will ever craft, because I'm like Bitty Penny says, you know, you start pulling it out, and like here, I have them nice and tidy. Oh no, these would be like over there. These would be stacking up more, and our glue and our pins. And yeah, I would have like heaping piles just everywhere. I'll be like, yep, no, we don't keep it tidy.
No. It's not even tidy when the camera's off. It's just never tidy.
Right? But yeah, I'm gonna fix the description for you guys, and I'll put links for Bitty Penny and TR, Not Afraid of Color, and then I'll put that hashtag in there. Those blue hashtags you see, like this one is going to be the Crazy Craft Challenge. Okay, when they're blue in the description box, you can click on them, and they will take you to a cluster of videos that use that hashtag. Mm-hmm. So you can definitely find more inspiration out there. And maybe you don't want to go blindfolded, but you like the technique of, the two and the stencils or something. But yeah. I thank you so much, Ms. Bitty Penny. I'm gonna flip my fabulous fuzzy face up this way.
There you are.
There I is. Oh my goodness. Those came out great. Thank you, Lisa, Shay, everybody, Crystal, Gloria, Kim, and Alaska, Sherry D, Linda, Susan Burrows. Thank you all so much for popping in. Rondidi, what? RH.
That's Rhonda. That's my friend.
Rhonda, thanks for popping over and hanging out with us. Sorry for butchering your name. Cards by Kendra. Yay. All right. So that was a lot of fun. Thank you, Miss Bitty Penny.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks for being my wing woman too. You called me when I was just like, I don't know, I might throw in the towel in this.
Right. I thank you and T for being like, okay, you got to do it next. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to do it next. It was very, very nerve wracking. It's like, okay, you got to get it set up, because But yeah, a lot of work. So
Yeah, I went into mine with like 5 minutes of prep. I clocked out at work at 5:25, came to my craft room, grabbed some supplies. It was live at like 5:31.
yeah,
Probably
and
not the best way to go into it, but definitely kept things interesting.
I had a little bit more time than you. I had from like 4:30 to 4:30.
I love it though. Like, I like
5.
your approach because you're showing what's possible with
Yeah.
some thought. You know what I mean? And I mean, your cards are gorgeous. I love them.
Thank you.
I want to make those cards just because they're so pretty.
Right? And easy, just a couple of stencils. The next time though, I think I would change up one of the colors. I like the hearts and the circles, but I should have done a lighter pink or a brighter purple because they're just a little too close for me. But yeah, it's probably the only thing I would do is change the colors because I like the orientation and everything, and more blue, of course, more blue. Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're great.
Alrighty. So after the live, okay, you guys go ahead and pop in the comments. Anybody is welcome. If you would like one of these blindfoldy cards, I have 5 of them because one's gonna go out to Ms. Bitty Penny for
Whoop, whoop.
helping. But so 5 lucky people may win one of these cards. But be sure to I don't just comment like hi or a little emoji with a thumb up. Anybody that comments after this post will be entered to win, and it'll be a surprise. If I have your address, it will be a surprise. If I don't have your address, well, then you'll know you're getting one when I ask for your address. Jean, yeah, no lunar paste was used. I really thought about it, and then I'm like, that, I would have to have somebody here that I could hand stuff to and set it aside.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's definitely a way around getting it done. You just need a second pair of hands that they can say, oh yeah, that's really good, and then you can slather it on and hand them all the gooey stuff, because that would make a mess.
Yeah, you could. I could see where you could certainly get way too much or just too little. It would be hard to determine how much you were putting on your tool to spread.
Yeah. And I can imagine that, if you get your little tool and you go in, you would like be touching it to make sure that you've got some on there. And then your fingers would be like extra shiny.
Everything would be extra.
extra. How about your fingerprint challenge? I was thinking about doing that, but I was thinking about doing, I could do it next week. We could have a bonus video and do it next week. Do some finger painting.
It's fun. Man, I really loved Tease, and then I was all worried about her when she had to go. I hope she's good, but I just loved where that all went, and
hers was a fun transformation.
It was really cool. It was really cool.
I came in late and I liked what I saw. It totally reminds me of the stuff hanging on my walls. And I'm like, oh, that's so pretty. And then she's like, oh, we're going to like do the white out. And then it just blossomed. And I'm like, wow.
Yeah, no.
I don't know if I can be that talented.
That was cool. Well, I hope everyone stays warm. I know across the states, pretty much everyone's getting hit with a little Canadian kiss right now in the weather department. So I hope everyone stays warm. Thanks for letting me hang out with you, Elizabeth, and with everyone.
Yes, I appreciate your company in my ears. You guys are wonderful. Thank you so much. And we will see you all, I don't know, Monday, I think. I don't think I have anything planned for this weekend, but I might have her pre-recorded. So we'll see you. Have fun, everyone. Bye-bye.